Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go through how to use a dip powder applicator. So this one I brought off of Amazon is the Aikker Dip Powder Nail Kit. So this one comes with the base gel, it comes with the activator, and it comes with the top coat as well. And then there's a fourth one which is a brush saver. I guess that's to keep your brushes clean on these different liquids over here. And then we have 8 different colours in the pack as well. So I've done this just once before and I'm going to try it out again now. And additionally to that, I have brought this nail drill. I don't know how to say the name of this, but this is the one, and I'll leave the link down below. It is quite good, and it comes with loads of different little heads, just like in the nail salon. And a lot of these nail file drills, there's lots of spare ones in the pack as well. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove our current gel nails or SNS or acrylic nails or whatever ones you've got. So what I've done is I have got a like cereal bowl or whatever, house bowl, and then I've just got this silver tinned bowl which fits quite nicely. If you don't have that, you can just use a smaller bowl and dip it in. And what I've got underneath is boiling hot water, and then I've got this artificial nail remover which comes from Superdrug. So when you buy this, you need to make sure it's the 100% acetone version. And then what you want to do is just open it up and then pour a little into here. And then that's where your nails are going to sit for like however long until they start disintegrating. But to make it a little bit faster, you can use either a nail file or a drill just to go over the current nails, just to make it slightly easier for them to come off, which I'm going to use my drill. So it's just going to be like to scratch off the shiny version of it. So once you have nail filed the top coat of your nails, or you've taken it off with the drill, then you're ready to start soaking your nails into the 100% acetone. So we'll be here for about 10 to 15 minutes, allowing this to disintegrate and come off, and then we'll move on to the next step.
So after soaking your nails in the 100% acetone, you would have noticed that most of your nails would have disintegrated and come off. And then you want to remove any excess by using a nail file or a nail drill. And this will also prep the nails for the base coat of the dipping powder.
Right, so now that you've got your nails all clean and ready to go, we can go ahead and start filing them down into the shape that you want them. So now you want to put your base coat on first. So what you will need to do is put it onto one nail at a time and dip one nail at a time. So don't take the nail varnish all the way up, because you just want to leave the cuticle free slightly. Okay, and once you have done that, then you want to dip halfway first. And then just tap your finger. And then move on to the next nail. And the reason why we do halfway first is to just create a nice curve. You don't want to go all the way the first time. And make sure you put your whole finger in and then don't pull it out and then dip it again, because you don't want no bumps. So continue doing this for all your nails. Right, so if you've managed to do that quite nicely, you'll have your first layer on, and we're going to go around and do the second layer now. And the second layer, we're going to go from the top down, and we're going to do 2 layers of that before we then go in and put the activator on. So you'll now watch me do the second layer. Oh, hold on, before we do the second layer, we do need to make sure we brush off the powder that's from the excess of the previous layer. So just go through and get your brush and dip it back in there like that. Right, now you'll be ready to put your second layer on. Right, so the next step is very quick and simple. You just want to put the activator on it, which is number 2. So just apply that on your nails like a nail varnish. You'll just see the nails go like a funny matte kind of thing, a matte kind of texture. Then once you have done that, you can start getting rid of any bulges and just do the final shaping on it and buffer the nails. So again, I will use my drill on this one, but you can use a nail file for this. So just go over the nails, and don't worry if you don't get it right the first time and if the nails are not looking as good as you want them to, because right now this is the point at which you can shape them and get the shape right. Right, so the activator is on, and now we can get our buffer and we can start, not buffer, our file, and we can just start filing away. So with this file you can have a very slow pace and you can have a very fast pace, which is very, very cool. We don't want to go too high, we don't want to hurt ourselves. So as you can see from the nail, this one, where is the camera? Is it over here? So this is what the nails look like right now. So you can see there's a few marks in some of the places, and we're just going to smooth them out. So you can see that now, there's no bulges in that at the moment. I think that's fairly good enough. If you want to do it a little bit more, you can do. So that looks fairly okay. This one looks slightly bumpy. Could take it out, but I'm not going to bother at this point. Let's just go through and nail file our nails on back to that same shape that we did at the beginning. So just to make it a little bit more prominent. Right, so once that is done, you want to get your buffer and you just want to quickly buff your nails out. Then once you've buffed them, then you want to wash your hands, and then we'll be ready for the top coat. So now the last part, I've tidied away everything, and all I need to do is put the top coat on. So you put the top coat on, let it dry, and then you put it on a second time around as well. So it'll take 2 to 3 minutes for it to dry, so just apply it over your nail. Do not touch it while it is drying, so let it dry, give it some time. My mistake was the first time I did this, I kept touching it thinking, is it going to dry, isn't it going to dry? And one hand looked slightly cloudy because the shine had come away. So you don't really want to make that happen, so just give it a little bit of time and let it dry. So that's what it looks like, nice and shiny, but it may not look shiny after this coat's dried. You'll need to apply your second coat and then you'll see the final result. Right, so that's my second coat applied and done, and that is the finished product. We'll sit here for a bit, let it dry, and then that is it. So there you have it. This is how you do dipping powder, SNS, to get your fake kind of nails or that kind of look going on, or your salon look going on. So this is only my second time doing it, and this is because of the COVID-19. I was unable to go to the nail shop, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to have this problem. So if you want, you can click on the links in the description below and get yourself these kits and start doing your nails. I mean, I'm sure everyone at the end of this is going to be a professional, and hopefully this video has helped you. So if you did like it, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.